Hey, you guys. It's literally I'm Bunny. Sometimes I buy stuff, sometimes I say stuff, and sometimes I do stuff. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. Since we are now officially in September, I know we've all been waiting for it. I thought today I would kind of go through some of the green summer perfumes that I have been enjoying the summer season since we are moving away from that and into what I call like warm gourmand season. So we're going to be talking about 5 perfumes today, and I'm not like a fragrance expert or anything, but I have been like shaping my nose palette over the last couple of months, and I have bought a lot of perfumes that I really do enjoy. And today we're going to be talking specifically about ones that are kind of fresh, woodsy, green, summer related. They can also be used for spring, and I mean, even some in the fall. I think some of these could be used in the winter, and I might use them in the winter. But for all intents and purposes, I feel like they are fresh, clean, kind of green summer scents. Now I know, like myself, not everybody is like a scent expert. So I know people that watch perfume videos see people talking about the notes and all that kind of stuff. We're not going to do that in this video. What I am going to do is I am going to put the notes up that are listed on the website, but I have put together some visual aids to kind of show you guys what my personal experience with the scent is, and that's going to be through some photos and some descriptions that are not necessarily like some really informative dry note information. It's like when you throw up a picture of Ambroxan on the screen and people are like, well,
I don't know what that smells like.
So I try to put it like together to like when you experience a scent, that is kind of like more of what we're doing today. So I am going to scoot over. I am going to put a picture of the product here. I will show the notes, but then you are going to get my scent profile experience with said fragrance. The first one we're going to start with is, I love this one. I'm going to be saying I love this one like all the time. But this is from Skylar. This is a sun shower. I actually own the rollerball version of this, which is technically Skylar's travel size. But when they had this on sale at Sephora, I was like, I am picking up a bottle of this. I want to say Skylar may be going away with this scent, and so I wanted to get a full bottle just to make sure and be safe. I'm going to pop up the Frangelica note list right here, but not only is Sun Shower like one of my favorite songs by Chris Cornell, I really do enjoy this one for summer. This kind of gives me like a very sunny day in like a field with the breeze blowing, but like not quite afternoon yet. It's just like mid-morning peeking into the afternoon. The dew is still on the grass. You get kind of that moist grass smell, but also the floral notes in this kind of lean towards like a summery, springy daffodil to me. It is very just pleasant, happy. It's kind of like those memories you had as a kid, like running out into the yard in the summertime when the grass is like wet from like your slip and slide or whatever it is. But like bright sunny skies, really pretty fresh flowers, but like not overpowering because the green notes in this are definitely like showing through. I would say mostly this is like green and solar, meaning like sun. It's a beautiful fragrance, very clean smelling, and it's not overpowering. So definitely love this one from Skylar. I should probably say right here, the way that I like perfumes are not overpowering perfumes. I like more of a skin scent. So nothing that we see here today is going to be like that, oh my God, she is wearing perfume type scent. Even though I do have 2 designer fragrances in here, and I do find that designer fragrances kind of like lean a little bit more strong. Now I will say those ones that when we get to them are a little bit stronger, but I put them in this whole collection because I wear them like daily, and it's not like, you know, when you go to the movie theater, I hate this the most. And somebody comes and sits next to you and you're like, oh my God, they are wearing so much perfume. And then you're sitting in the movie like this the whole time because you're like, oh, I don't want to be rude, but like, Lord, you do not need to just like sit in a tub of perfume before you go out. That is not me. I like spraying it on before I get dressed, and then like throughout the day, I can get like a small waft of it, but like, I am not trying to have other people like smell it on me. If you want to douse yourself and use half a bottle, that's up to you, but it's just not my style. All right, the next one we're going to talk about, I only have the travel size bottle of this, but I do believe this might be full bottle worthy. This is a Father Figure by Fleur. I was really excited about this because I really do like Fleur's DNA, although I did have like bad experiences with the dragon fruit and moonstone body sprays, but everything else that I have tried from them, I actually do kind of like. They are on the softer side. I believe this is like an intimate skin scent for you. But I was really excited about this one because the notes say that like there's a lot of fig in there, hence the name Father Figure, but I don't really pick up on a ton of fig, which I really do like that scent. It's one of the top notes in my favorite perfume, Indigo by Ness New York, but I don't get that with this one. This to me is like a very soft velvet green pillow that's placed in like a really nice brightly lit living room, and maybe you have some fresh cut flowers like on the end table. It's very soft and like comforting. And the woodsy notes in here are not overpowering either. I picture like a very kind of light toned wood, like a birch or something like that. A nice birch tree like in the middle of like a forest type thing. Not overpowering at all. And then the finishing is very, very soft and somewhat powdery. And normally I don't dig powdery fragrances, but this one is like a powder puff that you just like lightly dusted yourself with. It's not offensive at all. It's not like old woman or baby powdery. It is a very pretty soft green woodsy scent. I really do like this one, and I do think this is full bottle worthy. As you can see, I have used a lot of it, and that is telltale sign that you like something. We're gonna stay within the Fleur category here. What can I say? I like the brand. And honestly, the whole reason I wanted to make this video is because this fragrance in particular right now is on the like last call list on Fleur's website. So they are discontinuing this, and the full bottle is actually only like $48 right now. So I made sure I got one. I also picked up the shower gel because it was on sale for like $15. So if after I describe this one, you want to go ahead and like try it out, even the travel size is on sale for like $13, which is an amazing deal, and this is a beautiful fragrance. This is called Floria by Fleur, and it's like Floria but with a PH, and this is a really unique scent to me. It is so beautiful, but like in a very interesting way. I'll pop the notes right here, but I'll tell you what this actually reminds me of. If you were getting off of a plane to go to a beach resort like Hawaii or Mexico or Jamaica or something, and you've got that like sunny sky with like the green palm trees and the ocean that you can like smell in the air with the waves going to the sand, that is what the opening of this is kind of giving me. And then like the floral notes in it are like if you were to get a very soft white lei placed around your neck, and you can like get just whiffs of those soft petals. Those are what the floral notes in here really are. Even though the name is called Floria, I think that the flower notes are very subtle. But the main thing in this one with the dry down, I believe there is like this beautiful like water note. And when I say water notes, I mean like marine, like kind of like salt-like. I feel like this particular fragrance can lean almost unisex. I would say because of the soft white flowery like smell, it's a little more on the feminine side, but the body gel shower wash that we have in the shower, like my husband uses it as well. Like it is definitely like right in the middle of like trying to be unisex, but like also feminine. It is just such a gorgeous, clean fragrance. It is super like clean, watery, and it does give me that like marine ocean kind of vibe. So again, this one is on sale right now for $48, and it's like like 1.5 ounces, which is such a good deal for a perfume. I'll leave all the links below to purchase these, but if you think that that sounds interesting, I would definitely recommend going to Phlur's website and checking it out. Again, the travel size is only $13, and the Phlur travel sizes are pretty substantial. So great deal there, and the shower gel is amazing. Okay, the last two are designer fragrances, and I don't usually go for designer fragrances, but I really do like these two. So the first one I have is the YSL Black Opium Illicit Green. So this is another version of their original Black Opium scent. And I'll be honest, I am not a fan of the original Black Opium. I felt like I was going to be because it's like vanilla and coffee based, but it was just way too strong for me. And I just, again, I don't like to project my scent out. And I stayed away from it. Every sample that I've gotten, I've tried it again, and I'm like, I can't with this. But then they came out with Illicit Green, and I love green scents. I love woody, tea, soft with vanilla scents, and this still does have the vanilla in it, and it still has the coffee note in it. But I think what green elements they put in here definitely like lighten this up, and I don't feel like this is anywhere close to as strong as the original Black Opium. So when you first spray this on, there is a very like a heady green with white floral smell to it. It's kind of like some like really pretty white flowers against a really dark green leaf. That's just kind of what I'm getting. But the punch of the coffee is what kind of makes it a little bit more stronger. And I would liken that to like an espresso martini, because there's like a coffee note, but also like a little bit of a boozy note. And that is just a little slight punch that this fragrance has. But then when it dries down, it goes to a really pretty kind of fresh, clean vanilla smell. This is not like a heavy vanilla. This is like a kind of a vanilla blossom with just a tiny bit of like green tea leaf. And I really love the way this smells when it dries down. So I really do like this bottle. I am so happy that I was able to get the 1 ounce at Macy's on sale. I think this runs for like $92, and they had a 1-day sale where it was $37. And I was like, damn, I am picking that one up. Okay, the very last perfume we have here is another designer. This is Valentino Born in Roma Green Extravaganza. Hubs actually bought this for me for Mother's Day, and I am so happy with it. I saved this one for last because I only have the travel size, and I am definitely going to be buying the full bottle of this when I finish this up. So if I take the cover off, you can see how much I have used since Mother's Day, and I have all these other perfumes that I'm wearing. But as far as a designer fragrance goes, this one is like a superb. I'll put the notes right here, and as you can see, the top note is like tea, so of course I'm gonna love this. But this fragrance, it is not strong, and it is like a super kind of rich feeling. I mean, with the name Valentino, what do you expect? So the opening of this one is like definitely like a black tea, but with like a little bit of lime in it. So that citrus is kind of like brightening that black tea, but that black tea is like a little earthy, so it like brings it down a little. But the middle floral notes, to me, this is like if you were vacationing at like Spain or Italy or Greece, and you were sitting at an outdoor cafe and there were just flowers on the table or hanging off of the walls around you, and you got that breeze with that whiff of like sweet flowers. That is like where these floral notes are going for me. And the vanilla in here is super sophisticated. The only thing I can liken it to as far as visual aid is if you had kind of a creamed color shirt that is like a luxurious soft fabric, but still had that like little bit of a stiff collar. So it's like kind of like corporate, but like still just so soft and buttery. And it's like super clean, but like super light. And this fragrance to me is like really kind of like, I want to feel expensive, but I don't want to smell like a Paris bathroom. You know what I mean? Again, I just don't like when your smell just projects out to like everybody and then people are like, ugh. I mean, if you smell good, that's like one thing, but smell is so subjective from like person to person. I would rather just it be like for myself. And when I spray this on in the morning, I just feel super fabulous. So I am going to be buying the full bottle of this, but if you want to try it out, I definitely recommend the travel size just to see. It's a very awesome little package. This is like a rubbery spiky thing, and the bottle, the full-size bottle, is so gorgeous. It's like a glass with the spikes on it. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. So that's all I have for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little stroll down some of the fragrances that I've been loving as of late. And I hope that my visual aids as far as like how a scent is making you feel kind of helped you understand like where a smell is going, because obviously it's 2024 and we do not have smell-o-vision yet. Maybe in 2025. If you could please like this video, it really does help me out. Comment down below if you liked the format of this video, or if you would be interested in like seeing I have a lot of vanilla scents, if you would be interested in seeing like a visual aid of some vanilla gourmand scents. Maybe I could put that together for fall or winter, but comment down below if that is something that you'd be interested in. And if you could subscribe so you can follow all of these antics, that would be the awesomest. I love you guys so much. I will see you on the next one.